Send help. If you care about what I'm saying, send help. It's a movie worth seeing. It's streaming on Disney. You've got Rachel McAdams, fantastic actor. I'm not sure if there's any actors in her caliber. I'm not sure why maybe it's a good thing because she doesn't really maybe need the street cred because she's getting the awesome movies. Now, I know that she does a great body of work and some of her roles are more realistic and some of them are fictional. Where are we going with Rachel McAdams? We've got Red Eye. In Red Eye, she's with Cillian Murphy. When I saw that movie, I was glued to her. I was captivated by the thriller. And Cillian Murphy, I had this, like, how is this guy not going to take off? He played such a good psycho. You've got Rachel McAdams, Mean Girls. Now, I have not seen that movie, but you tell me that that movie didn't create a bit of a tidal wave in its time, and it's still known today. That must mean she was in a classic. The Notebook. Oh, like, I've just named some movies, too, that I have not seen. But you guys on the large and whole may know her for this. So she's phenomenal. She was in True Detective season 2. That was the season where that season was a tragedy. It was a tragic story, but she was in it and she's good. You know what I mean? So for me, she hit home because I already loved True Detective 1. Now she's in 2 with Colin Farrell and Vince Vaughn. And these, at least the first 1 and 2, took these actors into places where you're not seeing, like even Vince Vaughn wasn't Vince Vaughn anymore. He was that character. But moving on, what else do we have her in? Game Night. It's just, Sherlock Holmes 1 and 2, done by Guy Ritchie, another fantastic director. So you have this great movie with these two great. This now again, I'm going Send Help, which just recently was premiered, and now it's streaming on Disney. Go ahead and watch it if you're looking for something. Dylan O'Brien. You may have heard of him. You may have enjoyed the Three Musketeers. I think that's the first time we only got to really know him. Then boom comes the boom. You're going to remember boom. If you see Send Help, I'm saying boom a lot, maybe because I've been thinking this is going to come out in the video this way. But boom, you've got Dylan O'Brien in the Maze Runner series. Fantastic series. Even as a book, like I think it really, really took off well, and it was some good action. Something that still, even though it was like in that sci-fi world, horror world, it was still felt fresh and new, and he took it there. Where else do you get Dylan O'Brien? Well, he certainly showed up in Send Help, and if I think of anything else that he was in, please fill it in. If I've missed anything great that you thought he was in that was good, but from the Maze Runner, boom, he's now with Rachel McAdams. I won't use boom so much in my other videos, but it'll make sense when you see Send Help. So now we have these two powerhouse actors, in my opinion, because Dylan O'Brien can hold the screen. He can hold the screen like any great actor. If you're thinking about Brad Pitt, you can just put that guy up there. He's going to work. He's going to take the movie. He can hold a story, and he did it well with Rachel McAdams. Again, she is, like, in my opinion, a high caliber actor. Well, it's a story about maybe corporate life, strategy, competitiveness, or just the world of competitiveness and survival. Because in a way, we all maybe feel this need to survive, and maybe in a way we almost feel that there's maybe limited resources, so there's going to be a level of competition. Now there's surface competition, and then there's in the dirt competition. Like, okay, we're like, not MMA, but close enough, right? So Send Help is that kind of movie that's going to explore those themes. It does start off in the corporate world, where you see some things happen don't make sense, but they do make sense on the surface of a corporate world. But then when things get real and people have to be real and show up very real because there's no other choice when it comes to surviving, then you can maybe see another side of things, which this movie portrays. I don't want you to go deep on what this all means in your personal life. This is entertainment. You're going to love the cinematography. It's filmed on an island. It's beautiful. I think it's as real as it possibly can be without really going too much overboard. And it's good tongue-in-cheek, back and forth. There's a lot of intellect behind this movie. You will not be disappointed. You may not even know you're watching it, and then it's just over and you saw a good movie. Honestly, a movie worth seeing. So we're going to say it again. Send Help on Disney. Rachel McAdams, I love you. I don't mind if you hear me saying that. I think you're in the same country as me, but still, I really, really, if I never saw you, I appreciate your work, and I'm really glad they picked you for Send Help. And Dylan O'Brien, you can keep showing up. You're going to be one of those guys that I'm like, if he's a lead, this movie is probably going to be something good. So keep showing up the way you do. You're getting great roles, and hope the best for you. And that's the world of entertainers who I appreciate. But for you guys, have a great night tonight. If you spent any time with me, I love you. If you didn't spend any time with me, you wouldn't know that I said that I love you, but I still love you, okay? Good night, everyone. Peace. Bye.